In this video, I'm going to show you how to add an event to the Somerset West and Taunton events page, and I'll give you a quick tour around the platform. To find the page, head to the Visit Exmoor website, select Events, and then click on the Somerset West and Taunton events, which will bring you to this landing page. You'll see the Events and Things to Do page is broken down into sections. I'll give you a quick look at each of these sections. Firstly, you'll notice listed below these tiles are all the events taking place within the current month. Visitors can easily scroll through these and each are clickable, taking the visitor to the individual page for more information. If we go and take a look at the events calendar here, you get a simple month overview of all the events taking place. And if you click on a specific date, you'll get a clickable pop-up showing the events happening that day. And you can click through to those for more information. I'm just going to come out of this section now, and we can also have a look at future events by using the arrows up here. If we just head back to the landing page. So visitors can also search for events by location. You'll see we have a landing page for each location. So for example, if we head into Minehead, we can see all of the listings taking place, and they are separated by month there as well. So if we head back to the landing page again, we can also search for events by event type. So if we head into here, so visitors can search for sort of specific events by different categories. So we can have a look through here. We've got arts and culture, family friendly, food and drink, outdoor, musical. So they've got lots of different sections that they can go and search for the type of events that they're looking for. So if we pop into arts and culture, for example, we have all the listings under there, again, shown in the same way as our events by location. We have recently added to the calendar here on the homepage the Queen's Jubilee event. So if you're holding an event to mark the occasion, we have got a tick box that you can tick in the Submit Your Event page. That means that your event will appear in the Jubilee events. So now let's have a quick look at how to submit your event. So if you pop into this tile, you'll see that we have a nice straightforward form to fill out, and I'm just going to quickly run through the sections on here. So firstly, straight up the top, what is the name of your event? So this field must be completed. Give your event an eye-catching title. It's good to mention here if it's a free event, and it's also good to mention if it's a seasonal event, whether it's at Easter, bank holiday, half-term holidays. So when does your event start? You can select your dates from here and pop a time in for your event. Let's go 10 a.m. and finishes on the 1st at, say, 7 p.m. So if your event lasts all day and you don't want to specify a start and end time, you can just click this one and it takes those times away. If your event does not have an end time or you don't know what the end time is, you can just check that one and that takes that option away there. If you have an event that runs regularly, say it's something that runs every Friday, you can check here and you can set up your repeats here. So you've got daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and custom. So say we want to do one for daily and we want gap between repeats, so days. So if it's going to be on every Friday, we can do 7 days, we can do number of repeats 4. In the section here, give us a brief description of your event. So this is kind of the subheading that appears when your listing appears on the website. So make sure that it clearly summarizes what your event is about. In this next section here, give us all the information you'd like to appear about your event. So now this is your chance to be able to put information such as ticket prices and how to buy your tickets, the full venue address, how to get there, whether there's any parking instructions, what to bring, all the specifics for your events. And you'll notice along here you've got all your formatting. So if you want to pop anything in bold or you want to kind of format your advert, you've got the option to do so here. Please just check the formatting before you enter it, just to make sure that you're happy with how it looks. In this next section here, so what area is your event going to be in? So you have the ability to select your location from here. And this is important so that it actually appears, so your event will appear on that search for location. If you have a website address, please pop that on there and just tick to confirm that we can link to it. So here could be a Facebook page, it could be an online ticket booking system, sort of wherever it is that whatever it is where you want to send people for more information. So in this next section here, you have the option to say if there's any specific COVID information about your event. So if you check that one there, you've got some various options that you can choose from. And then you've also got an empty field there where you can add anything further that you might like to include. So here in the what type of event is it? In this section, this is where you categorize your event. So you can include it in family friendly, festivals, and we've also got here the Jubilee event. So your listing will appear under all of those that you've selected. So make sure you click all that apply. The next section is let's have a nice image to promote your event. When you click on the button here, it will take you to your desktop so you can upload from there. Make sure that your image is a good image, sort of 300 dpi is the preferred format, and something that really best represents your event. So in these two fields here, we have let's have your contact name and email address. Now, these are just for us to contact you should we need to. They're not to actually appear on the event listing themselves. And in this last field here, it's just a real simple maths question, and it's just to confirm that the entry is being made by a person and not a robot. And lastly, you just submit your event. So as the statement at the bottom there says, if you are experiencing any problems, then please feel free to get in touch with myself on the marketing email address here. So I've had a few questions given to me previously, and it's about really whether you can edit your information after it's been submitted. Yes, this can be done, but only by the administrator, which is myself. So if you have any information that you want to edit, then please get in touch with me and let me know any changes. If you don't have the full details for an event, then we would suggest that you still submit a form for it. If you have got the date, title, and a link for more information, I think it makes sense to get that in as soon as possible. And then when you have more details, these can either be sent over to me, or you could submit a more detailed event form and we can just delete the old one. As I say, if you get stuck completing the form or need any help, then please feel free to get in touch with me at Visit Exmoor on the marketing at visit-exmoor.co.uk. Thanks very much, and I hope you found it useful.